No one could have killed him. No one could have killed him except the people who were in this room.
Good God, you're right. It's one of us. This is a disaster.
And it's not over yet. 2 murders on one night at Havisham Manor. What a grisly evening.
Frightful, brothers, frightful.
And look, Mr. Collymore, the snowstorm outside is building.
If we're not careful, we'll be snowed into this slaughterhouse. We must discover the guilty person.
Indeed. The gunshots were heard coming from the library. I shall investigate the room. All of you remain here.
This whole business is a disgrace. Now let us remind ourselves of what we know.
We know that Charles Amersham, murdered here, in his own private room on the night of his engagement party.
We know that his fiancée was involved in an affair with his own brother. How can us slip the pain in such a way?
Not now, Thomas. We know that he too was killed on the same eve in cold blood.
The only thing we don't know is who the murderer is.
Oh, the tension in this house. Oh, the tension in this house. Oh, it's intense.
Florence, how do you feel now?
I feel great. Yeah, just great.
That's dreadful.
Yeah, dreadful. Yeah, I want to die.
But now, Miss Collymore, I must ask you an important question. Where were you when the murder was committed?
On the floor. With a mustache.
That makes perfect sense. So was I.
Kiss me 1,000 times, I'm yours.
Of course, once that's what brothers are for.
This is a disaster, and it's already midnight. That was I'm sorry. Go on. That was most ominous.
Ominous indeed.
I must speak with you privately.
Yes, Inspector.
Are you sitting comfortably?
Most comfortably, Inspector.
Before we speak, I must make sure that no one else is in earshot.
No one else is here, Inspector.
Very well. I have found a weapon that was used to kill Cecil Hampshire.
Good Lord, where was it?
In the library, lying on the table. Muzzle warm and the barrel still smoking.
Someone killed Cecil with this.
Yes, less than half an hour ago.
But who?
I was hoping you could tell me that. After all, we are friends, aren't we?
I have no idea who killed Cecil. I was down in the kitchen when I heard the gunshots, fetching my sister some refreshment. And I don't know what page we're on! I don't know what page we're on.
Besides, why not?
Besides, why would I want to kill my oldest friend's younger brother?
Sorry. Perhaps because you found out about his affair with Florence. You don't know you're a jealous man, calling more ruthlessly protective of your sister.
Protective? I who would ever make my sister.
Don't play the fool with me, Thomas. You shot Cecil Hampshire in cold blood, and you know that wasn't the plan. I have something to show you, Thomas. No doubt you'll find it interesting.
Well, what is it, Inspector?
A new draft of Charles's last will and testament dated only today. It appears he has changed his beneficiary.
Well, who? Good Lord!
That's right.
He's leaving it all to Perkins!
The time has come to confront Perkins and tell her what we know. Let's go and find her.
Yes, Inspector.
Who the devil could that be?
I don't know where they are.
You're probably right. Quickly, Miss Collymore, we must hide you off harm's way. Charles had a secret passage built behind this bookcase. Stand back. I'll open it. Step inside, Miss Collymore. You're safe in there. Wait, you're safe in there? You're safe in there? Arthur the gardener? What are you doing here?
I was guarding late this evening before we could make to the gates.
Good heavens, Arthur, come inside. You don't believe what a nightmare this evening has been.
How do you mean? Lowenson! Down from the chaise lounge!
Mr. Havisham was killed tonight.
Mr. Havisham? Surely you don't mean Charles Havisham?
Not only that, his brother Cecil was also killed tonight.
Yes, well, that explains the strange goings-on I've seen on the grounds this evening.
Strange goings on.
A mysterious figure stood by the window to this very room, and I noticed that the latch on the window was forced, and Winston found this on the ground beneath it. A lace handkerchief with a deep red mark with a distinctive scent.
Cyanide!
Precisely, cyanide. And you can tell from the shape of the mark it's been used to hold a bottle. But not only that, it's embroidered with the initials FC.
Florence Collymore.
Indeed.
Arthur the gardener, you're suggesting that Florence Collymore broke into Charles's private rooms this afternoon.
Florence has murdered her own fiancé.
Miss Collymore, get in here now! You killed Charles Havisham, and we have the evidence to prove it.
How dare you, Perkins! Oh, Inspector! Thank heaven you're here!
These two are accusing me of the most dreadful things.
Hold your tongue. We all know what you've done. Lowenson! Down, boy!
Winston, the inspector's here to help us.
I'm sorry about Winston, Inspector. I'll put him outside.
Arthur, I presume?
I'm the longest serving member of staff here at Havisham Manor.
He's been working for Mr. Havisham for 90 years.
Officially met her.
99 years.
Oh, yeah, I would marry Isla.
99 years
Escort
will
him
be
legitimately.
dead
Like,
in
I'm
there. But Arthur, I was informed that you left Havisham Manor at 6 o'clock today.
Watch that, young man.
It would appear that you were hiding in the ground tonight when you men were murdered here.
Arthur became trapped in the storm and couldn't make it to the gates.
How impossible. I don't suppose you realize what you walked into this evening then, Arthur?
On the contrary, Inspector, it appears I've discovered a clue that will close this case.
A handkerchief!
Monogrammed.
Monogram!
And stained with cyanide.
Cyanide!
Dropped beneath the forced window that was used to gain access to this room, so someone could poison Charles.
Good God, how dreadful! I must inspect this handkerchief in further detail. Thomas, fetch my magnifying glass from the bookshelf.
At once, Inspector. magnifying glass, Inspector.
Thank you, Thomas.
Inspector, there's something you don't know about that handkerchief.
I'll get it. Good evening. It's for you, Mr. Collymore.
Who is it, Arthur?
Mr. Fitzroy, sir.
Hand me the receiver, Arthur.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mr. Fitzroy? This is a much more convenient time, yes. Another transaction traced. A one-way ticket to Dover. No, I have no idea. Hello? Fitzroy, are you there? Ah, there you are, Fitzroy. You've given £9,000 of my money to someone else. You are causing me more pain than you could possibly imagine. I should hang up the phone immediately. It's a dreadful evening. I must go fetch my bank records once more. If you'll excuse me. You'll excuse me.
Inspector, there's something that you're not.
Yes, brother. Twist the door.
Inspector, there's something that you've not detected about that handkerchief.
What is it, Perkins?
That handkerchief bears upon it the initials F.
This is not a game show.
That handkerchief bears upon it the initials FC.
Lawrence Collymore is the murderer.
Inspector! Me, the murderer! How can you?
You are the murderer, Florence. It is plain for us all to see. You are engaged with... You were engaged to be married to Charles, a man who, according to your letter, you despised. Not only this, but you were engaged to be married to Charles, a man who, according to your letter, you despised. You were having an affair with his brother. It seems plausible to me that you both murdered him so you could run away together.
If you'll excuse me.
Lawrence Collymore is the murderer.
Inspector! Me, the murderer! How could you?
That's right.
Robert!
Say harder.
You're lying, Florence! You killed him!
She's having another one of her episodes.
You killed your fiancé, Florence! What do you have to say for yourself?
Murderer!
No, that's not true!
It is true, Inspector!
You've been exposed.
Very well. I must inspect Charles's body for further evidence of cyanide poisoning. Perkins, Collymore, show me to the service quarters so I can check the deceased once more.
Me too, right? Me too.
Arthur, you stay here. Miss Collymore, and be sure that she does not leave this room.
No.
That is a script. Stay.
That's how much it is, $3. Start.
Arthur, you have known me for years. Surely you know I would never do something like this.
On the contrary, Miss Collymore, it was I who discovered you to be the guilty party.
Oh, Arthur, you must protect me from these brutes!
Miss Collymore, you know I cannot resist your feminine charms.
Oh, Arthur, I've seen the way you look at me from across the grounds. Even now, the way you're looking at me.
looking at me. Even now, the way you look at me. Even now, the way you're looking at me. And you have said before how great. And you have said before how radiant I've looked. And you said before how radiant. You said before how radiant. You said before how radiant I've looked as you've stared at me from across the grounds. Oh, Arthur, you must protect me. I'll be yours if you do.
Miss Collymore, I do not feel as you suggest. You are a murderer and a seductress, and I shall not be seduced.
Oh my God! Of all the times I've named you, Arthur, how can you do this to me? After all that! Oh my God!
Get her out!
Help me! Okay, help us!
Can you help?
She can't be that bad. Just help us! Oh my God!
Just get her into that floor.
We're trying!
Try harder.
Are you here trying?
Yes, I am. Just get in there.
Oh God!
Get off the stage.
Okay, no.
Yes, you have.
No, I will not
do
do
it.
anything.
Just
No,
please, just,
no,
yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes.
no.
It's one little scene.
My
It's just-
God. But Arthur, how can you resist me? I'm a beautiful woman.
Stop, Mrs. Collymore. You were using your powers over men as you always have.
You can't pretend your feelings aren't real.
Well, perhaps it is true that I admired you.
Then kiss. Ew! Then kiss me, Arthur. You know you want to. No.
What on earth is going on in here?
I can explain.
I don't think you can.
Miss Collymore and Uncle Don?
A second affair?
Florence, you've changed.
All of your wild accusations have driven me to this. I feel dizzy. I feel like I'm about to pass out. I suggest you settle down, Miss Collymore.
Quickly, about some medication.
I'm not so left in the study.
You are a violent criminal, Miss Collymore.
To think we took you in.
You have manipulated me. I've let my master down tonight.
And all the while you were plotting your fiancé's demise. Oh, Inspector, all these accusations. I feel an episode coming on. No! No! Oh, not you. Have an episode. Have an episode. Have an episode. Freedom! Give it all!
Bye, Taylor.
Settle down, Miss Collymore. An adulteress and a cold-blooded killer.
I am not, Inspector!
Yes, you are.
Oh, Inspector, I feel I shall faint!
She's fainted.
It's all become too much for her.
Quickly, climb her down from the stairs. That's better.
I found Florence's medication. What's happened?
Florence has fainted.
Good Lord, she's out for cold.
There, Miss Collymore.
Get out of the bottle. But Arthur, is this the same person you saw outside the window this evening?
I cannot tell, Inspector. Mr. Collymore, please move her hands from her face. It was not her, Inspector.
Of course. You were taken in by a handkerchief to frame Florence. But she and Cecilbert have plausible motives for murder, except the true motive. The true motive belongs to Perkins. To Perkins!
Me, Inspector?
You, Perkins! It appears Charles made you the sole beneficiary of his inheritance.
It's not true, I tell you!
Say you're pleading for the police station. Tom is handcuffed with the chaise lamb lest she escape before I can drive her there.
That won't be for hours. The snow is at its peak.
I've been there last station! Oh, what happened? I must have fainted. Curse my delicate constitution.
You did faint, Florence. We learned that Perkins committed the murder.
Perkins! But she's such a kindly old woman!
I know you can
Get the car!
you know this thing is heavy. Get out here!
Quicker.
Golly,
Charles, just get to the stage.
I know. Come on.
This is all a misunderstanding. I didn't kill Charles, but I know who did.
Who?
Inspector Carter!
What on earth?
Poppycock! You did it because Charles knew about the police money you were embezzling.
Nonsense!
You say you'd met before, that he was a consultant on a fraud case you were working on.
What of it?
Charles found the reason why no arrests had been made is because the person committing the crime was yourself. You were the perpetrator. You were the perpetrator.
You can't prove it!
But Charlie could, and that's why you killed him.
Never! I know your secret, Inspector. What will you do? Kill me too?
I will, confound it! What a situation this is!
Not so fast, Inspector! Charles!
Ouch!
Sir!
Charlie! I thought you were dead! You're alive! It's not possible.
You couldn't have killed me that easily.
How did you survive?
I simply didn't drink the poison sherry that you left out for me.
Charlie! Charlie! Oh, I couldn't bear this while you were gone!
Ever since we last spoke at the police station, it was clear you thought I was on to you. It was at this point I became afraid you might try to kill me. For months now I've had my guard up, and tonight you fell into my trap.
Indeed. You've been hiding in the grounds ever since this afternoon when you planted the poison.
It was you that I saw. You were the mysterious figure.
Oh, I thought it was Shelley!
I thought it was strange. You got here so quickly in such terrible weather.
But what about the handkerchief bearing Florence Collymore's initials?
Perhaps you should ask Inspector Carter. Or should I say, Inspector Francine Carter.
The same initials.
Precisely. And after committing the crime, you found Charles's will with ledger. Tried to pin the whole thing on me.
You damn crafty devil!
Craft indeed. Perkins here is as innocent as I am. Release her this instant. Of course, Charles, I have the key.
Do you actually drink better than that?
What? Drop the gun, Inspector.
Never! No! I can't be the killer of Charles, and I won't leave until the job's done!
I can prove your guilt in seconds. I have the evidence in my study. Perkins! Go get the papers from my study.
Yes, sir.
sir. Someone help?
It's over, Inspector.
What are you going to do, Charles? Shoot me in a room full of witnesses?
Don't think I would have, Carter. You tried to kill me, I'd merely be returning the favor.
Please, Inspector! Inspector! You're frightening me! You ought to be frightened!
Arthur, hold everyone in this room. I'll send a wire to the local police.
Yes, sir.
You monster! You tried to get Charlie! Oh, how could you? All right, get in here! I tried to without the help of my accomplice!
You accomplice?
That's right! Thomas Cunningham!
It's true. It's true! I'm the inspector's accomplice. I have to move the money. Don't you think for 1 second I'm going to...
Winston! Dog! Winston! Get her, boy!
No, not the dog! No! I hate dogs! No! I think we just escape.
No, we can't.
Stop.
The papers, sir!
Thank you, Perkins. Now can you get my glasses from the library?
Brother! You're frightening! Brother! I'm surprised at you! I don't know what you've become!
I'm sorry, Florence. Between the two of us, Carter and I found that we could take the money from the police's sundry accounts easily. Carter had the ability and I had the facility to move the money fast and keep it secure. Or so I thought until...
It's a death trap!
This sets a death trap.
As for Cecil!
As for Cecil, that was more kind of passion. Simple as that.
Now I hold in my hand every fraudulent transaction Thomas Collymore and Inspector Carter made.
I can't believe it! This is the series of the thing!
Florence, your sort of affair made me sick, and it broke my heart.
Charlie! Look at me the way you used to look at me! Oh, I'll kill you! I'll kill you too!
No!
Oh, get him!
Get the door, Perkins!
Charlie, how do you keep doing that? Stop my life! This is the worst night of my life! Not yet!
I think this is the worst night. I think this is the worst night of all of our lives.
But Thomas, Carter had fooled you, didn't she? What do you mean? She never intended to share the money with you. Let me summarize.
I love you, Charlie!
Inspector Carter knew that I knew that you and her were both investing in police money. So you hatched a plan trying to kill me, planting cyanide in my sherry cream drink.
I still got the ring, Charlie! We can make it work!
The mistake of believing I was dead when Carter framed Cecil and Florence for their affair. So you killed Cecil. Inspector Carter then had to pin the murder on Perkins.
Take me, Charlie, if you know what's good for you!
What you didn't know was that Inspector Carter earlier this morning made a £9,000 withdrawal from private accounts. After framing somebody for my murder, she intended to flee to Dover, taking every penny with her. I think it's time to take a look in the inspector's attaché case, where we shall find a bottle of cyanide, Thomas Collymore's £9,000,
And of course,
your one-way ticket to Britney Spears! She allowed you to take all the risks tonight by storing the stolen money in your private accounts. Isn't that right, Inspector?
All right. It's... All right. All right. It's true. I forged your signature at the bank and took out every penny. I had intended to flee after I managed to frame someone for murder, but I hadn't counted on your accountant catching on so quickly and telephoning me so soon.
Carter, you rogue. I trusted you. I'll make sure you don't live to regret it. Bang!
No!
The officers are waiting in the hall, sir.
Thank you, Perkins. Could you please escort Miss Collingwood downstairs? I wish to speak with Thomas in private. You're not the same man I once knew, Thomas. You become greedy and jealous.
I'm sorry, Charles. My nerves are in shreds.
Is the sheriff by the telephone?
Thank you, Charles. Ever the kind host.
Of course. Drink it up.
Most kind.
Now, can I see one last thing, Thomas?
Anything. I'll tell no more lies.
What do you suppose I did with that glass of sherry?
Well, I don't know. You don't mean you...
I do.
You don't? Just stop! How dare
Oh, how I wish this could have ended differently, Thomas. Your lies and deceits have led you inexorably to this demise. If men allow their conscience to be governed by avarice, then death shall prevail. Betrayed by my brother.
Oh, come on!